Hey guys, a very good warm welcome to your channel. And the video I am today going to prepare is a very heart-rending video. These are some real truths. These truths are difficult to accept, but it happens to every aspirant. And if these truths are happening to you, then it should be cautious. You should be cautious because if you fall victim of these mistakes, then there is a better chance that you will not be able to clear civil services pre-exam. Right. So let's see what are these very heart-rending truths. First and the foremost thing is that you did not understand. Instead of understand, here I put the word realize. You did not realize the syllabus of civil services examination. It is one of the most fault of every aspirant, every failed aspirant. And because of your inability to understand or to realize the syllabus, when you do not realize the syllabus, realize the what is very important, you will not able to catch the necessary or relevant topics for UPSC. While I am telling relevant topic, relevant means not choose. Relevant means it is not that there are some topics are important for exam. It is not important for exam. The thing is that relevant, the which topics have matched the requirement of the UPSC. Relevant means which topics have relevant, which current affairs topics have fulfilled the requirements of UPSC. Or as a civil administrator, as an administrator, as a civil service aspirant, whose current affairs bears importance for a UPSC exam. If you do not realize the syllabus of UPSC, then it will be difficult for you. Then what you will do, you will finish preparation by preparing everything right from the unnecessary facts up to the minute details which are not the requirements of the exam. For I have seen many students actually they have prepared notes the percentage of repo rate which have changed recently and they are memorizing them. If you are also a student like that, then who are preparing the recent changes, recent percentage of repo rate, numerical data, and you are memorizing them for free, then how you have realized the syllabus? If you do not realize the syllabus, then you will not be able to connect the necessary current affairs, relevant current affairs, and how current affairs needs to be connected to the static portions. Right? What does static means? What current affairs mean? Current affairs is not always current affairs. Sometimes current affairs brings the topic or brings the context of a topic and pointing out to that topic. Actually, some static questions are Static questions are asked on that topic. The topic is brought, the context of the topic is brought by the current affairs, but the topic is static. The interplay, this minute detail is that what is current affairs, how needs to be connected to static portions, what is static. You must have to understand this. And to understand this, you have to first and foremost realize the syllabus of UPSC. Then stupid social media groups. This is very true. There are lots of WhatsApp and Facebook groups currently for civil services preparation, but on 0.0001% groups know what kind of questions are asked in UPSC or what are the pattern of asking questions UPSC. For example, I am telling you an incident. Recently, I have seen that in a civil service group, there a question is asked that how many grandchildren Akbar has. How many grandchildren Akbar have? Then think over it. If you are joining such a stupid kind of social media group and if you are following this by heart, and the most irony is that in that question actually there are more than 1,000 comments. There are more than 1,000 answers. But behind this, there is a standard question regarding the Niti Aayog, regarding a national clean air program, but there is 2 answers only and those answers are also wrong. So if you are also fall victim of this category, then be aware that there is a better chance of failing in UPSC pre-exam. Then stupid motivation memes. There is a trend in Instagram, Facebook showing some kind of motivation memes. These motivation memes are not bad up to somehow. But the thing is that motivation should always come from the yours within yourself for this exam. Right? No memes, no pictures can motivate you more than yourself. The much more your eagerness to clear the exam is strong, the motivation will automatically come. Yes, of course, everyone might be demotivated, but that does not mean that each time someone external factor have to push you yourself. Right? It is you who have to push yourself to clear the exam. Then you disintegrated mains from pre. The thing is that this exam requires overall development. Preparation for pre and mains together is a very good strategy to clear the exam, because the questions are asked in such a way that sometimes if you prepare for mains as well as, then there is a very good chance to clear the exam. The more you disintegrate mains from the pre-preparation, the more is a chance that you might not succeed in pre-exam. Then another, you spend your life finding important topics. Another thing is that you still have not been able to come out of the shelf of college life habit. In college life, what happens? We are searching for the important topics. Moro is important, Gupta is not important. There are lots of questions in Satbahana exam which were asked in previous UPSCs. That's why we should give importance. No UPSC teacher, no coaching, no YouTube channel can guarantee you that these are the important topics on which question will come. No. You must have to finish the every and single aspect of the syllabus, a topic of the syllabus. Or yes, sometimes it might not be possible, but if you before exam you have not been able to finish any topic, then leave it. But do not go for important topics following some kind of channels, following some kind of UPSC coach. No. Yes, follow everyone, follow every topic, but do not go for the important. Right, these are important questions will come from here, questions will come from that. No, of course there are some topics which might throw attention, but that does not mean that you will ignore all the topics. Right, you must have to come out of this college habit. Then emphasizing too much on scholarly knowledge, you ignored basics. The thing is that you read books after books, book after books, and you want to gather much more knowledge on one topic, ignoring the basics. The question is that if you ignore the basics, then there is a very few chance that you can succeed in the exam. Right, basics always occupies priority for this exam. Scholarly knowledge is not required for this exam. For example, you have gained so much knowledge in foreign direct investment. You know everything, you prepared all the current affairs, but you does not know what is the distinction between foreign direct investment and foreign portfolio investment. These kind of basics are very important. Do not ignore the basics always. Scholarly knowledge is not important for this exam. Then rush to the recent compilation. You ignored study throughout the year, you ignored current affairs throughout the year, and in the last moment you were rushing towards some coaching compilation, towards YouTube compilation, right, for current affairs. I am not telling that do not read those compilations. You read the compilations, but the thing is that if the question is asking if the question is related to Yemen crisis, the thing is that you will not find that questions, that direct question in the exam. Some derivative questions might become, and if you want to succeed in those derivative questions, then you must have to develop overall current affairs, and overall current affairs for UPSC exam cannot be achieved by reading some compilation or reading some particular questions. Right, thorough understanding of the whole current affairs throughout the year every day is necessary to actually crack such kind of overall development. Then lack of practice. You gathered knowledge, you read everything, but you did not practice. Practice is very much important. That is why read, but as well as practice and revise them. Then lack of rest, good diet. You are too much tense, you are not following good diet, right? But a particular kind of structured good diet, well-balanced diet, and particular kind of rest is necessary to clear the exam. So these are some kind of bitter truths. If you fall under this category, then reform yourself and prepare with a better soul for the UPSC pre-exam.